Hey guys, my talk is about adversity and how that's not necessarily a bad thing when you're trying to find your voice. Now, I love to run. I want to be able to push myself as hard as I can to be able to find out just how much my body and my mind can take. I started youth track when I was 7 years old with the TO Flyers, and at first, I was just kind of a middle of the pack guy, like an average guy. But just through, regular hard work, I got myself up kind of towards the front of the pack. I wasn't the guy who broke records, but I was up there. And by middle school, I got my mile time down to 5:30. And I just like that feeling at the end of the race when you're completely exhausted, you've got nothing left, you're out of breath, and you know that you gave it everything you had. You have that satisfaction. And then after a while, high school came along, and I was thinking, okay, I'm in 9th grade now, it's time to run with the big dogs. But, to my surprise, when we ran our first time mile, I ran 7 minutes, 90 seconds slower than my best time in middle school. And then when we ran our second time mile, I ran 9 minutes, almost 4 minutes slower than my best time in middle school. Something was wrong. I didn't know what was wrong, but I was thinking, okay, I'm just gonna push through this. It's all up here, I can get through this. But then we had our first race, and I was in last place. I'm not talking about last place by a little bit. I'm talking about the gun goes off, and I look up 2 minutes later, and I see second last place, 200 meters ahead of me. There's no way I'm going to catch him. I'm already really tired. Oh, I just got lapped. Oh, I just got lapped again. I got lapped twice in a 4-lap race. And this wasn't just a one-time thing, we had a meet every single week, so I did this once a week, basically. And then there was that last lap where it's just me by myself for 2 minutes, just pushing against the pain and, everybody watching me, and I was just all alone. And I didn't quit, because you know what? I still liked running. I didn't care that I was getting last. I didn't care that I was running 10-minute miles. I loved to run because I was pushing myself, and that was what counted. But still, there was just this fatigue throughout my whole day that wouldn't go away. I didn't know what was causing it, and I never complained because I don't make excuses. I just kept going through it. Studying became harder because even though I was getting maybe 8 to 10 hours of sleep in a day, my eyes just hurt and I was just really tired whenever I was reading the textbook. I just wanted to put my head down and just lay there, but I didn't do that. I kept going, I kept reading. And socializing became a lot harder too because I didn't have the energy to talk to my friends. Somebody would call and be like, hey Alper, you haven't hung out with us in a while. You wanna come do something today? And I'd be like, oh. I can't. I'm kind of tired. Bye. So yeah, I lost a lot of my friends because nobody wants to be friends with that guy who just doesn't talk back to them. And then so this went on for 3 years, and I was upset still because I wasn't able to run fast like I had been before. My confidence was just down here. But eventually I decided, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go to the doctor. I'm gonna figure out what's wrong. Because, studying and losing my friends I could take, but getting slower, I couldn't take that. So yeah, they did some blood tests on me, and the doctor ran them, and then it turns out I had iron deficiency anemia. And it actually wasn't that big a deal, because basically my hemoglobin in my bloodstream wasn't buying enough oxygen, so I was actually getting only half the oxygen that I was supposed to. So the solution to this was to just take iron pills for a few weeks. And so yeah, for almost a month, I was just taking these 400% of my daily recommended iron pills twice a day. And then after a month had passed, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling awesome. I'm just all right, I'm gonna go on a 10-mile run. Okay, let's do this. 10-mile run, boom, done. Oh, I still have energy, let's go 5 more miles. Okay, tomorrow, let's go like 15 more miles. Hey, you know what? I'm kind of stressed right now. Let's unwind with a nice 15-mile run. And so I did that day after day after day, kind of just by myself, going on these solo long runs. You know, right now, my confidence is it's like up here, because I know how my body is going to react in difficult circumstances. I know that I can withstand extreme conditions physically and mentally. I know myself. And then track season after a while, it came along, and you know, I'm fast now, so just running a mile in under 5 minutes, that's casual business for me. So yeah, I did that in our first time mile, but I wanted to get better, so I kept running 15 miles a day. And then after a while, I got a stress fracture because I ran too much. So yeah, I had to sit out the last 2 weeks of that track season. And then after I got healed, I was like, okay, that stress fracture was a fluke. I can keep running long distances. So I kept running 10 to 15 miles a day after I healed, and then I got another stress fracture. But right now, this is my senior year of cross country, and I was like, okay, I can't just sit this out. I have to do something. So I found aqua jogging, which was a way for me to maintain my fitness. Basically, you get this little foam vest, strap it around your waist, go in a pool, run like this, go 5 minutes hard, 1 minute easy, 5 minutes hard, 1 minute easy. Do that for 2 hours. Every single day. And it's a little bit awkward at times because the lifeguard just asked me like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm aqua jogging. And you know, it's tough too, because I'm just by myself. I get bored, and it's just the water resistance. It's pretty hard. But hey, you know what? I could take it, because you know I went through 3 years of anemia. I'm tough up here. I can take the aqua jogging. And so after a while, my stress fracture healed, and I was able to run again, which was basically this season of cross country. And you know, I did all right. I made varsity. Our varsity guys won the Marmonte League for the first time in 32 years. And our season didn't quite turn out the way we wanted, because we wanted to make the state championships, but we didn't actually do that. But it's okay, because we're probably going to make it next year. And even though I'm a senior, I've got the rest of my life to be a runner. And my point is that anemia is going to make me a better runner over the rest of my life than I ever would have been if I hadn't gone through it. It gave me the mental toughness up here to push through the obstacles I find. So when you guys are on your road to finding your voice and you find some kind of obstacle, I don't care what it is, it's an opportunity to get tougher up here. It's almost a good thing. So just go out there, you know, take the risks. You'll get through it, and you'll be better in the end.